Welcome back to our video series on the 7 rules of portfolio construction. I'm certified financial planner practitioner Matt Lowry, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the 4th of our 7 rules for optimal portfolio construction and efficiency. Before I get into rule number 4, let me just remind you that our team of fiduciaries offers a no-cost portfolio assessment process that can help you identify any inefficiencies in your portfolio so that potentially adverse issues can be identified and then corrected or improved upon. These inefficiencies that we often find are what we refer to as the 7 deadly sins, which correlate directly to our 7 rules in this video series. We call this valuable report our portfolio audit, and we highly recommend that everyone watching this video today go through the diagnostic process with us. We'll provide you this enlightening report at no cost. In fact, just click the link below to learn how to obtain your portfolio audit report, and we'll review our findings with you to tell you exactly what we see so we can give you meaningful and valuable investment advice that's tailored just for you. Now, on to rule number 4, avoid co-mingling. Many investors understand the traditional approach of investing in a pooled investment, like a mutual fund, where they put their money with a fund manager and their funds are co-mingled with other investors' money. Now, over my career, I've been surprised to discover that many high net worth individuals and big banks have likewise adopted this pooled investment approach. Originally, mutual funds and exchange-traded funds, or ETFs as we call them, catered to those with smaller sums so proper diversification could be achieved. But people with more wealth actually have opportunities for efficiency that aren't present in typical fund structures. When you mix your money with others in a fund, especially a taxable one, you bear the cost of the other investors' actions and behaviors. Taxes in pooled funds work differently than direct ownership of securities. For instance, if a fund owns 100 stocks and you invest in that fund, the tax implications could be much different for you than if you own those 100 stocks directly in your own account. In the former, you can end up paying taxes due to the other investors' actions, even if you don't sell your stake in that fund. You still share in the tax consequences of all the actions made in that pooled investment. An alternative solution we'd recommend is to have the fund managers directly manage the individual stocks or other securities in our clients' accounts. This means that instead of seeing the share price and share quantity of the pooled investment like the fund itself on your statement, you'll see all of the individual holdings in that fund, for example, specific shares of the individual stocks and other securities. Big institutional clients such as government entities or corporations have adopted this separately managed account approach, or SMAs as we call them, and they rarely invest in traditional fund structures because of their inefficiencies. So one can invest in a fund manager's strategy either through a separately managed account or through a traditional mutual fund offering, and the former is far more efficient. While both might have similar investment strategies, the costs and expenses will vary. Mutual funds generally have higher expenses due to legal and accounting requirements. In some analyses, separately managed accounts have shown significant savings over mutual funds in the long run, improving returns. An interesting observation from 2008 showed that in every category, separately managed accounts outperformed their mutual fund counterparts, sometimes by a margin of 2 to 3% compounded. Furthermore, owning individual stocks offers tax advantages over owning mutual fund shares. For example, in a year when the market goes up, you'd pay taxes on gains if you owned an index fund. But if you owned the individual stocks, you could strategically sell underperforming assets to offset gains, thus reducing or even sometimes eliminating a tax bill on those gains. We watch things like that closely here at Suncrest Advisors. In summary, there are significant advantages in owning individual securities rather than pooled investments like mutual funds or ETFs. It's essential to consult with an advisor to understand these benefits and implement the best strategies for your financial situation. Until next time, this is Matt Lowry on behalf of the entire team here at Suncrest Advisors, reminding you to stay safe and be well.